Jihoon never liked the rain. It was loud, chaotic, and it muddied the quiet order of his life. But that changed the day he met Soojin, a girl who smiled even when the sky was falling apart. It was a cold, blustery spring afternoon. The kind of rain that seemed to fall sideways, angry and sudden. Everyone darted for shelter under awnings and into the cramped warmth of the local bus stop. Everyone, except her. She stood a few feet away from the shelter, a slender figure in a worn denim jacket, completely soaked. Her eyes were closed, her arms were open, and a look of profound, blissful peace was on her face as the cold water streamed down. He heard her clearly over the drumming of the rain, a soft, musical whisper, "If it's raining, it means someone up there misses us." Jihoon didn't understand her words then, not really. He only knew that her laughter sounded warmer than sunshine when he offered her his oversized, slightly mildewed umbrella, and she accepted it with a grateful nod and a smile that seemed to light up the gray street. Days turned into gentle months. They developed a quiet routine. They'd often meet at the small coffee shop near campus, the one with the perpetually foggy window. They'd sit for hours, talking about everything and nothing, about the subtle changes in the shade of the Han River, about the books they loved, and the music that made them feel too much. Soojin had a habit of writing long, meticulous letters she never sent. She kept them bundled with a faded pink ribbon in her small backpack. "Why don't you mail them?" he asked once, watching her seal an envelope addressed simply to the sky. "It's easier to tell the paper how I feel," she'd say, her eyes distant. The truth is, some words are too heavy to carry across the phone lines or the air. Jihoon thought it was just her strange, poetic little hobby, one of the many quirks he was rapidly falling in love with. He'd tease her, saying she was secretly writing a tragic romance novel, but she would just smile, a beautiful, melancholy little curve of her lips that somehow never reached her eyes. Their closeness was the most natural thing. They didn't need grand gestures. Their love lived in the silence shared under the same black umbrella he always carried now, just in case. They were two quiet souls who found a perfectly peaceful echo in each other. Then, one day in late summer, the routine shattered. She stopped coming. The bus stop was empty. The small corner table at the coffee shop stayed vacant. No messages. No calls. Just a vast, cold silence that Jihoon couldn't fill with excuses. He checked her social media, which had always been quiet, and it remained still. He felt a creeping dread that solidified into panic. A week later, a plain, cream-colored letter arrived at his door. There was no return address, only her unmistakable, delicate handwriting across the front. His hands trembled as he tore it open. "My dearest Jihoon, by the time you read this, I'll be gone. I'm so sorry I disappeared. Cowardice is a terrible thing. I didn't tell you because I couldn't bear to see the sorrow in your eyes. I've been fighting an illness I couldn't win. For months, our time together was stolen time, the most precious gift I've ever been given. Every laugh, every conversation under the rain, I kept them safe like rare jewels. Remember the letters I wrote? They were all for you. I was saying goodbye on paper every day we were together, just in case my courage failed me in person. They are in my old locker at the library, tied with the pink ribbon. Please take them. And Jihoon, my love, please don't cry when it rains, just smile. Don't ever run for cover again. Because that's not just water falling, that's when I'll be closest to you. I'll be the gentle patter on your umbrella, reminding you I miss you too. I love you, always. Soojin." Jihoon froze, the pages crinkling in his numb hands. The umbrella slipped from his grasp, hitting the wooden floor with a hollow thud. Outside the window, the blue sky darkened suddenly, and the clouds burst. It started raining again, soft, endless, and impossibly sad. Now, life continues in shades of gray for Jihoon. He found her letters, 100 confessions and farewells that chronicled their short, intense love. They were his only solace. Every time the weather turns, he doesn't check the forecast. He simply feels the familiar, sweet ache in his chest and knows it's time. He walks to the same bus stop by the quiet corner where they first met. He doesn't run for cover anymore. The rain hits his face and soaks his coat, but he doesn't move. He just stands there, alone under the vast, weeping sky, his eyes closed, arms open. A single, crystalline tear rolls down his cheek, indistinguishable from the rain. He finally understands the truth she couldn't speak. He whispers the same words she once did, a heartbroken prayer carried on the wind: if it's raining, it means someone up there misses us. And as the water falls, soaking him to the bone, for a brief, beautiful moment, he feels her laughter, warm and bright as sunshine, enveloping him once more. The rain is no longer a chaotic mess, it is an embrace, a connection, and the only goodbye he will ever need.